everyone. As you can see, it is once again package day, and 3 packages in 1 week. Oh, Papa like. This time we got a package from Sidewinder. It'll be my first trade with Sidewinder, and I'm happy to get any locks he was willing to send. He told me he didn't have a whole lot of really good stuff, but you know what? I don't care. Any lock that I can pick is really good stuff. So, and Sidewinder, I haven't sent yours out yet, but I'll be sending it out early next week, probably Monday or Tuesday. So we can look forward to that. So let's see what Sidewinder stuck in here. I mean, he's got a note, so let me pull that off the side. Oh, okay, that's just telling me what he put in here. But let's go ahead and unwrap these and take a good look. Okay, that's packing. Okay, I got a couple locks here. Wow, that's a long one. Okay, let's see here. That is a Yale. Did say the key doesn't work, so yep, has a key that fell out of the back when he picked it or gutted it at one point, but that's not a big deal. It says it's still pickable, so we'll see about picking it. That is a super long key, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a really nice bitting. Pretty much drive a truck in that keyway, so that's going to make it a little bit easier to pick. Not a big deal. Pretty cool lock. I've not seen a cylinder quite this long before. Cool stuff. And I've got a Russ1 Challenge lock. And this one's called Wedges. And it was pinned by Sidewinder. The last Sidewinder lock I picked was a pretty tough pick. And I imagine this one's probably going to be too, because that key goes in there and this lock operates smoothly. But there's got to be some pretty good spring tension in there because it goes in there tight. So that's probably going to be a nice challenge. Looking forward to getting into that one. All right, let's see what else he stuffed in here. It's already shaping up to be a pretty darn good parcel. Okay, a little master cylinder. Maybe a 5-pinner. And no key, but he says that is pickable. I don't need no stinking key, though. We all know that. So we'll get into that before too long. And a really cool little Ilko padlock. Looking at it, looks like a wafer lock. No key either, but still, that's really cool lock. The patina is actually pretty nice on that. The wear pattern of the green paint actually looks pretty good. Just studying it a little bit. That's actually a really cool lock. I like that a lot. That's a winner. Okay, I got a couple more locks in this one. I've got a Texas Gem, and I know from this engraving I've not picked this one yet. It has a slight hang up in the middle, but not too bad. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get into this one. Texas Gem locks are really fun picks, and they can vary from, halfway difficult to extremely difficult. So that looks like that's going to be a fun lock. And then I've got a pistol here. That's kind of a cool key. And it works this quick set. It works real smoothly. Man, this thing is super smooth. There's no ticks or nothing. Well, there was a little bit of a hang up right there, but yeah, that's pretty good. That works well, very well. Might be a candidate for out-of-the-box picking just for the unique key. That's really cool. All right, next one, I've got a Squire padlock. I've not had a Squire padlock before. This is awesome. Get some of this wrapping out of the way real quick here. I'm taking up too much bench space. SAL40. It's pinned by Javid Patel, JJ. I may have seen this lock bouncing around, but for the life of me, I can't remember what's inside of it. Really cool lock. The only locks that are similar to this that I've picked have been Master locks and American locks. Maybe one Federal. But this looks like it'll be a really nice lock to pick. Man, this is a pretty darn good package. And this last guy here, what is here? This is an Abus 7240, and it says pinned by Bosnian Bill. You know, I've had a 7240 that was pinned by Bosnian Bill. I don't recognize this bitting, though. Maybe if we could follow the trail of where this came from, because I remember I had one of these and I sent it to Red Eye, and I don't know where Red Eye sent it after that. I may have picked this one before, but I'm not sure. But you know what? It made it back to me, so guess what? It'll get picked again if I have picked it before. I'm not 100% sure. So, really, really cool stuff here. Thank you, Sidewinder. I really appreciate all of it. You may have said it's not much, but that's actually some really good stuff you sent. So, which one do we want to pick out of the package? The last out of the box package picking, I did a Master Lock cylinder, so that one's definitely out. I've done that. Texas Gem, I'll probably fail picking that one right away. Elko, I know I'll get through that. Yale, I'm not sure. Russ one, yeah, let's go with this quick set with the gun key. You know what? That's going to be a good idea. Just because I like the key. Let's go ahead and get this clamped up in the vise. Let's take this key out so I can get it right side up. There we go. Clamp it down good and tight. Still works. And as you can see, it is locked up. Alright, what do I want to use to pick this? I want to use a 40 thousandths pry bar. So that's number one. And I might use a homemade gem. I love this pick. It's been working out pretty good for me, so. All right, let me scoot the camera over. And zoom in a little bit for you. Okay, as normal, I want to start in the front. Got to click out of 1, nothing on 2. Click out of 3 and it gives me a slight turn on the core. Click out of 4, nothing on 5. So let's go back to the front. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 2. Couple clicks out of 3. Little counter rotation on 4. And a click. Nothing on 5. So back to the front. I'm not trusting that. And I think I dropped some pins in the process. Okay, several clicks out of 2 there. Nothing on 5. Back up front. Slight feedback on 1, but I don't trust it. Okay, that was a nice click out of 2. Pin 4, nothing. Okay, pin 5 is binding now. I'm getting a little bit of feedback on 5, but I'm not sure what to say about it. Still getting a little counter rotation on 1. Nothing on 2. Nothing on 3. Nothing on 4. Let's go back to 5. Back off my tension a little bit. Got a click. Okay, got a nice click out of 5, but I've lost my false set. Three. Okay, click out of 1. Nothing on 3. Nothing on 4. Nothing on 5. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 2. Nothing on 3. Nothing on 4. So I think I overset somebody. So let me back off my drop a pin. Okay, click off of 2. Another click off of 2. Another click from 2. And another click from 2. Click from 3. Another one. And that was another click from 3. Okay, let me check pin 1. Nothing on 1. Get a little counter rotation on 2. But this gem style hook's wanting to slide off of it a little bit, so I'm going to go in with more of a standard hook, kind of a medium hook. And there we go, we're open off of 2. All right. So let us see what is in this lock. Put some stuff up over here. That was a really fun little quick set. I mean, some of these quick sets make fantastic challenge locks because they can be deceivingly difficult, or the feedback can just make for a really good time. Okay. I generally don't have an issue taking these clips off of these locks, so let's take a flat plated screwdriver and run it off. Okay, I'm going to stick a shim in it. Shim it good. There we go. All right. The key pins will be towards me. Ooh, that thing is skeletonized. Hello. All right, definitely no T-pins up top or we'd have gotten caught up. I see threads in the plug. I'm almost out of frame here. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in this puppy. I've got a standard in 1. I've got a serrated in 2. I've got a T-pin in 3. 4 is a heavily serrated pin. and 5 single serration. And let me show you the threads. As you can see, there's threads in 2, 4, and 5. Alright, so let's move on and look at the pins up top. I've got a standard one. That would explain why the thing didn't have a whole lot of flop. There's a spool in 2. And these springs look different. So let me isolate them too. Kind of a brass spring. Then a copper spring. And what looks like a factory serrated. And another copper spring. And another factory serrated. And a so much more loosely coiled copper spring. And we've got a factory spool. So even with factory security pins, these serrated modifications do make a big difference, folks. And let's look inside and see if he did thread the top. Okay, I see threads in 2, 3. Grab my little light. 2, 3, and 4. It'll focus here. You can see those threads just slightly back there in 4. All right, so this Country Boy Forever lock. A pretty cool lock. It was a fun lock to pick. Sidewinder, thanks for sending it to me. I really appreciate it. And in fact, thanks for all of these great locks. I mean, I'm going to have fun picking every single one of them. But let's go ahead and show these pins. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. So we've got standards in 1, a nicely serrated pin in 2 with a factory spool above it. Then I've got it actually is a kind of a spooled T-pin with a factory serrated and a homemade serrated key pin in 4. And then a factory serrated, followed by another serrated with a factory spool. Pretty nice lock. It was fun. And like I said, all this other stuff, man, I'm gonna have some fun. I got a bunch of packages this week and a lot of picking ahead of me. Thank you very much, Mr. Sidewinder. Everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe.